Hi! Hi everybody, how is everyone tonight? I have 4 decks here. Stop! Okay, don't mind him. I'm gonna do an October reading for the rest of October. We have 4 different piles here, represented by 4 different stones. So go ahead and pick the stone that resonates with you, and I'll read the cards for your current October energy. So for deck number 1, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse, the 8 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and Ace of Swords. So the Knight of Wands is representing someone prone to making foolish choices, who thinks only of himself or has to be the center of attention. So I would be aware of that energy this coming October. 8 of Swords in reverse. Suggests that the feeling of entrapment is in your mind. You thought about things in such a way that they've become traps and dangers, but they either aren't real or aren't what you've made them out to be. Like a situation, a sticky situation that you don't want to be in, but there is a way out. Stop. I'm going to have to edit this. Oh, yeah. 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords suggests that you have situations, troubles, or problems that need resolution. However, this is not the time to deal with them head on. Rather, it is the time to take yourself away, calm down, and heal a bit so that you can approach your issues refreshed. Quiet, peaceful reflection and meditation will bring clear insight so that you can handle the situation to your benefit. Next, we have the 7 of Pentacles. This card tells you to take a break. You've done all that you can do for now. Just like this farmer who has planted, weeded, and watered, you must wait for the time to do the rest. Neither you nor the farmer can force that. This card indicates that your careful efforts, planning, resourcefulness, and research will pay off. When the harvest comes, it will be a good one. So all of your hard efforts and hard work are going to be paying off. So for this month. Let's see. Ace of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Swords in reversed is being aware of the double-edged nature of the sword. This card can indicate a painful truth or sharp and cunning words. It can also suggest that you should let go of an idea. So just be aware of that for the rest of this month. And that is it for the first set of cards. Alright, for the second pile of cards, let's see what we have. We have 6 of Pentacles in reverse, the 2 of Wands, the Lovers, Page of Pentacles, and the 2 of Cups. So 6 of Pentacles in reverse. If reversed, this card suggests that your need will not be met. The loaner scholarship will be denied. If you are approached for help, you will be unable to do so. It can also indicate that you will be offered help but will refuse it. Okay. Next card is Two of Wands. In the upright, the Two of Wands suggests the need to choose between two ventures. In this case, either option requires your full passion and attention. This is not the time to split your focus and your energy. Although both choices are appealing, go with your instincts and you will make the right choice. That's it for that one. Alright, next card is the Lovers. Okay. This card is mainly about choices. The man represents the conscious mind, the woman the subconscious, and the moon our higher self. We can choose with our mind or with our heart. It is possible to choose both, or are they both forever separated by the sword? This card represents choice to be made. More importantly, it represents different ways to make decisions. When this card comes up in a reading, you are being asked to consider carefully how you make the important decision before you. Do you follow your heart? Do you do what makes sense? This card suggests that there is a way to marry the head and heart so that wise, balanced decision can be made. Okay, next is Page of Pentacles. Okay. Pages can represent messages. In this case, a message about money, resources, material matter, or a health issue. So maybe you'll have money coming in, extra resources, or possibly you have a health issue that you're unaware of. Could be any of those. Two of Cups. This card promises a strong and passionate relationship. Such a relationship brings beauty and power to life. While this can be a romantic relationship, it can also mean any such union of people, groups, ideas, or talent. The key here is coming together of two things that creates a third thing that is in and of itself powerful, beautiful, and passionate. Okay, that's it for the second deck of cards. Now for the third deck of cards, we have Justice card, Nine of Wands, Five of Swords, the Hermit card, and Temperance. These are all upright. Let's see. Okay. The Justice card. The scales weigh our decisions and the outcome used to determine our future. This is the rule of justice, also known as karma, for she is universal justice. Her judgments and her application of justice maintain the fairness and justness of the universe. Our choices and our actions have consequences, and justice determines exactly what those will be. This card represents the importance of your choices. Whatever decision or decisions you make now will have significant consequences in your future, so choose carefully. Rely on logic and reason to make the decision rather than emotion. If you are experiencing good fortune, this card can be letting you know that your past decisions and actions made the good fortune possible. It could also represent a legal situation that will be resolved in your favor. This card is also a reminder to balance your physical concerns with spiritual growth. Okay. You have the Nine of Wands. Okay. This card implies that you are tired. No, you are exhausted. You can't imagine going on one more step, but the Nine of Wands encourages you to do so. Not only are you almost there, but you do indeed have the strength to get there. Tap into that core of determination you have and make that final push. All that you set out to achieve is just within your grasp. Alright, the Five of Swords. This card represents the end of an argument or clash of some sort. The winner is ambitious and may have won by aggressive or less than honorable methods. It indicates a situation where someone has put her needs above the needs of others and is concerned only for her own interests. You will know if you are the winner or the one running away from the situation. Right, we have the Hermit card. All right. This card is about seeking truth, not the intuitive truth of the High Priestess and not the learned truth of the Hierophant. The truth you need is your own truth. You need to withdraw from the situation for a time. Use this time to review all of your knowledge, understanding, and experience. When you figure out how it all works together, you will have the answer that you need. And Temperance. Okay. This card is about balance, but not necessarily the way we think of balance. It does not mean equal amounts of everything all the time. It means remaining perfectly balanced no matter what else is going on, which means temperance is always in motion to adjust to changing environments and situations. Sometimes she needs to pour a little more out of one chalice and sometimes the other. It all depends on what is going on around her. The card suggests that you watch your balance. Take the time to make sure your reactions, decisions, and words are appropriate for the situation at hand. You are advised to practice moderation and patience. This is no time for extreme behavior or melodramatic gestures. That's it for the third deck. And here is deck number 4. We have the High Priestess, Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords in reverse, the King of Cups, and the Tower card. Okay, so the High Priestess. This card is about knowledge that you need and that can be revealed. This knowledge is beyond logic. You must access your trust and your intuition if you hope to understand it. Refrain from action for a while and instead take the time to search within yourself for the wisdom you need to move on. It could also mark the beginning of a personal spiritual journey. On a mundane level, it suggests sharing knowledge and not keeping secrets. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords. Alright. This card is about those worries that keep you up all night or wake you suddenly in the early morning hours. Thoughts, worries, guilt, anguish, or concerns fill your mind and create havoc. You seem unable to settle your mind. The lack of sleep adds to the situation, making you feel even more vulnerable. The Seven of Swords in reverse. The Seven of Swords indicates... Oh, wait a minute, this one's reversed. If reversed, this card warns that such a tricky plan will not work out, and whoever attempts it will be exposed. Okay. King of Cups. Okay. This king is peaceful, sensitive, affectionate, and calm. He loves his home and values family and a relaxed home life. He prefers to lead by teaching through gentle guidance. He may enjoy expressing himself creatively, but is even more supportive of others' creativity, sometimes at the expense of his own. He is generally friendly and caring, a very nice man to have around. He can be overly sentimental and may seem soft to those who don't know him well. And then we have the Tower card. Okay. The tower represents material ambition, ego driven thinking, or a faulty belief system, relationship, or way of life. The lightning is an event that causes spiritual insight, which leads to the destruction of false thoughts, beliefs, and practices. This card's simple image indicates a major change in your life or belief system. Be prepared for emotional upheaval and distressing events. This will bolt from the blue, this event will create a spiritual epiphany that will allow you to eliminate all that is no longer useful or good to you. Lies and half truths will be revealed. It is sort of a purification. Whatever is solid and good will remain. You will have a foundation that has survived trial by fire, and you can rebuild with confidence once the dust has settled. And that is it for number 4. Thank you for watching. I hope all this resonated for you guys.